Welcome to an informal Fish and Tips delivered on a Friday afternoon here, and I'm wearing my English but still un-English hat since I'm wearing it inside. Might be for the England cricket team, but probably shouldn't be wearing it while I do these recordings. What I am wearing that I should be wearing is my headset, and there's been several outtakes of this where I forgot to put it on, so all you could hear was the faint whispers and the eventual colourful language as I realised that I'd done it again and left it on the table. Let's see if we can make it through this one. So we're going to talk about some trends in security and technology, and we're going to talk about those impacts that they've had on enterprise security. So the big one, the data and the users moving. So for several years now, digital transformation has been a buzzword, and it's been accelerating. Satya Neil from Microsoft said that at the start of the digital pandemic, we saw 2 years of digital transformation in 2 months. The users have been moving. Again, this is not a trend that the pandemic created, but it is one that it accelerated, where more and more users were working from home offices like mine, or from shared workspaces, or digital nomads, or even just simply the road warriors that many of us have also been. These two trends combining meant that when the data center is at the center of the network, it's really inhibiting the ability to do security and to do enterprise business securely. So in 2019, Gartner recognized this and coined the Secure Access Service Edge, or SASE term. And they coined it then, the pandemic came around, and massively increased the relevance of it and increased the number of organizations that were looking at it, considering it, and really drove adoption much more quickly. So what is it? It is a combination of network technologies and security technologies delivered as a service. And they are being delivered close to the users and the data. So that means close to the users wherever they are, not close to the users who are in the HQ, close to the users in the branch, but close to that remote, dispersed user workforce. And the data, wherever it is. Again, maybe in the data center, some of it will be for a very long time, if not forever, but some of it, or most of it, depending on where you are, will be in the cloud. So we're now going to have to deliver these security solutions, that service edge, on the edge of the cloud, and terminate the user's connectivity and security there, and do it in a cloud-native, cloud-scalable, microservice, containerized, flexible fashion. And we're going to provide a combination of services as part of this solution. The common ones, the cloud access security brokers, to make sure data is going only to the legitimate clouds and only that it is being enforced and supported. Data leakage prevention, that I'm not taking data out of those environments and moving it to the inappropriate locations. Secure web gateways, firewall as a service. There's still a significant proportion of traffic that is not HTTPS or TLS 1.3, and that is being delivered over other protocols. So I've got to be able to provide firewalling. Remote access as a service, not necessarily VPN, but ensuring that the remote users on whatever device can securely access the applications that they need to, while avoiding exposing those to additional attacks. And then SD-WAN termination. So making sure that those branch offices can also be connected. The end result is that we can provide a consistent user experience and a consistent security experience for a user who is on-premise, in a branch, home office, or any of the other multiple locations that we work from day to day. So what Secure Access Service Edge is not is a silver bullet. I think I say a lot in these, there's no silver bullet in the security technologies, but it is a key part of an architecture. We will need additional security controls, both for the user and to manage the overall security picture. We know that the legacy perimeter is not going to go away, but there's also email, key driver. I need to have email security. My endpoint is not going to be connected necessarily over a VPN anymore and backhauling all my traffic and hairpinning it. So endpoint as a perimeter is a key element of it. And identity is becoming the control plane, or is the control plane for enterprise security. It's the fundamental routing protocol that lets us make these informed decisions, not just on who I am, but where I'm connecting from, what device I'm connecting from, what's its state, and that contextual identity informs my SASE solution to do it. And finally, I still need to be able to see and react on threats. So I need to be able to collect that data, aggregate it, and provide automated and accelerated detection and response, either natively or via a managed service, to get there. But the end result of this is now I have a flexible solution that supports the modern, the new normal, the new abnormal, whatever your preferred term for it is, work environment. Your workforce transformation, your digital transformation, and your infrastructure modernization are all tied together, and it's supported in a fashion that is built with a shared responsibility model so that you can focus your folk on the most important aspects that your business needs, on driving business outcomes and driving security outcomes in the organization, and less on some of those operational aspects that perhaps are less core to their skill sets and less core to your business. It's a great enabler. It's a great driver. It's a great model and a great architecture to consider. And as you are modernizing and looking at it, it is something that everybody should be considering and making sure that it fits their risks, their business models, and their unique and desired business outcomes. I hope this helps chat a little bit about what SASE is. There's a lot more to this than we can ever pack into a 5-minute Phish and tips. But once again, trying to get this into bite-sized chunks for everybody who's out there. Next, we'll talk about one of the big things that SASE is enabling, the zero trust network architecture that is becoming really is already a holy grail for security. And now we can get to those reduced trust, least privileged models and maybe make SASE a part of it. Thanks, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.